How much does Greg love saving people money on
all right, so welcome to this thing.
Love energy drinks. This is the Blizzard Stormberry with coffee.
There we go. All right, so welcome to this thing. My name is Simon, and you might know me as Apple Punch Out on the TEW boards and the Grey Dog Forum. And today we're going to do a Road to Glory challenge. So starting from the beginning, just so people can see what it's about. It's the Road to Glory challenge. So we start off at age 18 with lowest reputation, highest potential, set at excellent. And you had your skills. Your skills are 100 resilience, 50 reputation, 0 respect, and 750 points split between anything else. No skill may exceed 75, as you can see right there. So I set myself up a nice Excel spreadsheet here. Got everything set out. So you see, I set 2 of my big things. I want to be a chain wrestler and be a flashy chain wrestler at that. Set my basics and psychology to 50, everything else to 45, athleticism 60, stamina to 60. You want to be able to go. But here's where things get tough. Charisma and star quality are super important for a character. Charisma is your connection with the crowd. Even if you're a crappy wrestler, if you can connect with the crowd, you can usually do pretty well, even in a work rate fed, which I usually run. And star quality will determine your overness cap. So having a high star quality in this kind of thing is extremely important. So I put that out there pretty high to begin with. We're going to be doing this drunken. Here is a screwdriver, which I'm going to be drinking. Quite a lot of, by the way. Ooh, yeah. Tasty. So, as you can see, I have it set up. It tells me that I have 750 points. Obviously, I don't keep the resilience and what is it, the other one? Resilience, reputation, respect. I don't keep in the add up, but everything else adds up to 750. So that gets inputted into our character. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Damn it. So your character goes into the database. I'll edit said database here. Oh, my TW does not like me today for no apparent reason. Workers. So here's my worker, Lobo Solitario, which is based off me. Although I am no longer 20-something, I am 40-something. Admittedly, he said it being 17, so he'll become 18 in February. A little bit of a cheat there. Available in the USA, Lone Wolf. I am a Hispanic American, as you can see there. I set myself as lightweight because when I was 18, I definitely would have been a lightweight. With a maximum size of middleweight, because right now I am totally a middleweight. And by the way, I am a wrestler, and I know I wrestle as a middleweight. Excellent potential. I had set up all those skills inside, but the other thing you need to set up are performance skills. So the performance skills are 100 points between babyface and heel and 300 points between the other stuff. So heel 80%, babyface 20%. The reason I do this is because your heel and babyface can raise. They'll go up. So I can set myself to a babyface gimmick, run as a babyface, and my babyface performance will go up. However, cool and cocky and all these performances will not go up. So I've chosen cool, cocky, legitimate, and wholesome as my rates. So I also only speak English. Sadly, I wish I spoke other languages, but that doesn't happen. Then you get your company in. Our company is going to be called the Action Wrestling Experience, AWE, because it's a really great acronym. I have set Madam Bat as our owner. Popularity is set to 0, all zeros. $1,000 to start. 0 prestige, F minus momentum. Everything is set and good to go. I kind of wish I had a logo, but I'm just not a logo type of person. I don't do logos all that well. Alrighty then. So the next part is getting started. So we start a game, and I already actually have a game started, and I'll tell you why in a minute. Ooh. Oh, that's great. So tasty. Alrighty then. So setting up a new game. We're going to call it All New 2 because I already have an All New in there. And I'll tell you why in a minute. Processing. A lot of processing at the beginning of a new game. So my goal basically is to take my character and make him get an A-star match in a national or better promotion. For some people, once they get to another level, and a job pops up, they'll jump if they can to a promotion of a higher level. For me, I like the secondary objective of getting the promotion I'm in to national for me to be getting that A-star match in. So we're going to start as Lobo. We're going to set up the lowest. I like to set all the user talents to default, just 5 across the board, and make them go up later. And then select that as my avatar. And then select our company, where I am only the booker. Because Madam Bat is the person. Now I'm going to show you why I already have something set up. So the first thing you want to do is check how good you're going to be. So anytime you set yourself at mid-card or lower, you will show up in the creative meeting on either the next big thing or the hot prospects list, or both. So looking at next big thing, I'm already on there. That's nice. Hot prospects, breakout star, and fantastic. Now this is great. So the first sentence in this thing tells you how good you're going to be in terms of overness. Breakout star is 4th from the top. Goes huge star, sky's the limit, big star, breakout star, a lot of success, and dark horse. Now, if you're less than breakout star, you're really not going to be hitting those 90 overnesses for your character, which is kind of what you need to be able to be pulling an A-star match. Even in a work rate fed, you need to be popular to pull an A-star match. So you want to be breakout star or better. The second line in your destiny, sign to turning into a fantastic in-ring worker. Fantastic is great. This character would totally make it. Also being the next big thing. So it goes exceptional, fantastic, really fine, very, very good, pretty good, and then you don't show up at all. So unless you're really fine or higher, really fine, fantastic, or exceptional, there's no way you're pulling off that A-star match in your Fed. It just won't happen. So if you get less than breakout star, if you get less than really fine, you need to restart the game and try and get yourself to a point where you can actually work out, which is what we did. So we're going to back out. We're going to delete that just because I hate all that extra space. And we're going to go into the one I already have set up, A-star new, which is very nice. Okay, so where do we go from here? Same thing. So I'll show you where I'm at now. Still in the next big things. In this one, all the raw potential become a big star in the future. So third from the top, probably even pushed. I can get. The thing about overness is you can push past your overness cap as long as you keep going. I've gotten guys who have a lot of success up into the high 80s and even 90s as long as they're always taking wins. Now, big star guy, he's going to cap probably at the low 90s. But if I keep pushing him and pushing him, he'll get up to 100 and he'll stay there. So there's that. And exceptional means because I'm going to be running a work rate fed that he will be excellent in that work rate fed. He'll be able to have a lot of success there. All right, so next thing we want to do is we have Madam Bat. Madam Bat is a manager with no clients. We're not going to set her as a manager. She is the owner. Schemer is amazing for her. We're going to make her an authority figure. And she will be, in the beginning, part of the commentary booth, because she's not horrible. Her color commentary is weak, but it gets better. So we need to do some hiring. So this is how we do some hiring. First thing we want to do is, let's talk about the company first. So the way I've run this company is kind of a mix between Chikara and Lucha Underground. I call it Mystic Lucha. It's amazing. So let's look at this product. So our key feature is Lucha Libre, which is a little bit of a traditional. It goes right here. Fast-paced technical ring work. Heavy kayfabe. We're not going to go outside of it, although some of it's going to be super over the top. So colorful characters, heavy technical ring work, but fast-paced. So there's Daredevil also. Lots of big spots, super athletic. So we're looking for a very fast-paced, high-impact, but still based in kayfabe kind of thing. Modern, we have it heavy as well. And modern is your high-flying, fast-paced, spectacular, dangerous kind of moves. Although modern tends to be more realistic than other things. We set traditional, mainstream, and cult at medium. Somewhat low. The other thing we don't really do is hyper-realism. This tells you what we need. We need a lot of they don't like low-risk matches. We need a lot of high-impact matches. They like fun, risky gimmicks, although they expect everyone to be gimmicks. Now, face-heel divide is where some people get a little iffy. I like the face-heel divide. You don't take a lot of negatives if you do face versus face. You do take a bit of a negative if you take heel versus heel, but even then it's not horrible. And for us, we're going to integrate women's wrestling. Just like in Lucha Underground, I like to integrate women's wrestling. Not a lot of people do. I'm into it. We're equally rated on performance and popularity. And the only thing that's not going to work here is pure wrestler skill. Hey, look, we're even favorable toward sponsorship, which is nifty. So then we get into hiring workers. Now, the thing about Road to Glory Challenge is that hiring workers, you need to hire some seriously cheap-ass workers. So we're going to look right now. We have any gender, right? The only people who show up on the next, not the next big thing, on the star prospects list are people who are 29 years or older, younger. Less than 30. Less than 30. I think it's 25 to show up on the next big thing list, but it doesn't matter. I need you to be able to work in the United States. I want you to be an active wrestler. I don't want anyone over middleweight right now in my Fed. My Fed is a low-weight Fed. Now, it doesn't mean we won't grow later, but right now that's where I want. I prefer guys with not a negative influence backstage and who I can hire. Obviously, the cheaper workers are the least popularity, so I want them to be exactly unknown. Let's see. Yeah, I want to hire some unemployed guys. I want all my starting guys to be just people for me. That's still a huge list. A huge list. So right now, I want to determine who we can hire. Who I can hire, we can do by shortlisting people who are cheap. So I'm looking for anyone 300, 400, 200, 100 even, because that's what I need to hire. So let's take a look. 700, too expensive for me, right? 250. You find a lot of the women are worth less than a lot of the men, which is a sad fact of life. 700, so I shortlist all of 400. All right, fine, we'll shortlist her. Anyway, I'm not actually going to shortlist them all. I did this before, and there was a failure in the listing. There was a failure in the gameplay. You couldn't see everything that was going on. But this time we're doing it that way. So I shortlisted a bunch of guys, and I determined who I wanted to hire. So here's what I want. I want 16 guys to start off, because 8 of those guys are going to be jobbers. The only thing they're going to do is job. And in 3 months, they're going to be out of the company, and I'll bring in other guys to job. The problem is I don't know who those guys are going to be. So here's our Excel spreadsheet, and I'll show you what I already did. I determined, of the guys who were cheap, who I wanted to hire. So this is my list of 16 people, not including myself down there, who I want to hire. So I'm going to go through all these people and offer them a 6-month deal, a 3-month deal, and then I can hire them on. So aerial brakes, negotiate, 3 months. Now, most times I would try to see if I can negotiate lower. 20. No, she wants her 250. And that's just the way it's going to work. So for all these guys, instead of spending time doing that, I'm going to hire them all. Austin Smooth. As you can see, I can notice all of my workers down here. Negotiate. 3-month deal. Kip Conduit. Oops. Kip Conduit. 3-month deal. Claire Winters. 3-month deal. Cobra. I always really like this picture. Sadly, he never turns out to be a worker who's going to make it anywhere. Faith McGee. Faith. Oop, that's just Faith McGee. Also a 3-month deal. Dayu. Deal. Oops, that's wrong. Joji. Really like Joji, and I don't even know why. Joji gets a 3-month deal. Laura Flame, who was chained by Ravager, aka Hellmonkey, for those who've been around the series for a long time. Maybe I'll bring him in later when I can afford him. Then there's myself. Then there's Maria Guest. If you haven't noticed, Maria Guest and Faith McGee look an awful lot like each other, and I'm probably going to tag them up together. Melvin Otto. Oh, I love Melvin Otto. The new age guru of mayhem is going to get a 3-month deal. Natalie DeMarco. Oops. 3-month deal. Phobia. I love this mask. 3-month deal. Sandra Shine gets 3-month deal. And the amazing Seth Whitehead, who for some reason I believe in this save will be crappy, gets a 3-month deal. Okay, I'm going to use Madam Bat as our road agent, as our color commentator. So what we're going to need is an announcer and a referee. So I'm going to shoot for unemployed again. Any character. Referee. Can work in the United States. Isn't a jackass. Alright. So you go through all these guys. Check out what they're worth. 700. That's way too much. 700. So we keep going. So Chad Brent is one of my favorites. 800 though. 6. Okay, we're looking better. 5. Coach Norman's 33, so it'll be around a while. Dale Kenny is 400. That's nice. 7. Dewey's been around a while. He's going to be expensive. Oh, she's out of the business. Anyway, I usually end up with Kurt Lovenkranz. 400. He's a ref. I'm going to give him a 10-year deal. Ooh, she thinks you're worth too much. Excellent. Let's lower that to 360. What do you think, Kurt? Kurt loves it. The other thing we're going to need is an announcer. All right. All these guys. All right. So I've been through all these guys before, and they're all super expensive and old. I think we're going to go with Martin. Martin's cheap. Super cheap. 500. We'll give him a 5-year contract. Bring him in. Oh. I can get him for 480. Isn't that nice? The next thing I have to do is make sure we set Multivance to partial. You know what? I also like to set a low new worker frequency, just so we get some added things to the game. Because you don't always have what you want. I'm not even going to set that as my default. Save options. All right. So it'll take a day or 3 before things get where they're going. We're stuck on Arisato, who I've always been a huge fan of as well. She's done excellently for me in other games. All right. Why is it taking so long to do that voodoo that you do so well? All right. Moving right along. Oh, look, we got some new honor goals. Must not have fallen below 40. I'm at the bottom, so it's going to be hard to do that. I'm not hiring anyone under 29, so 42 is fine. No problems with the law, no MMA crossovers. I don't think I have any of those on my list. We'll move on to the next one. Who's here? Roz Loren. I think is she retired in this one? Yeah, she's retired in this run. I really liked her before, but I always thought she was much darker than that. Whatever. Some decisions to make. Let's complete all our contracts. Completing contracts is utterly boring. But I'm not editing anything out of here. So let's see what we got. Not everyone is here yet. Ooh. Dewberry Excess. Yeah, I remember him before he was Demon Seed, way back. He used to team with... Oh, he teamed with somebody. I forget who it is right now. Whoever he teamed with is also under mask now in either Burning Hammer or WLW. Let's hire the rest of these guys. So, and I got some more owner goals. Let's see what those are. Must not be in debt when time expires. 2 years. I definitely won't be in debt in 2 years. So, we got all our workers, right? Let's assign Kurt. He's a referee. And let's assign Martin. He is our announcer. This is great because then I can filter for unassigned. Unassigned. Okay, so the thing is the list that I showed you before, the next big thing list and everything else, only 5 people big. So we want to assign 5 people to a mid-card. So I'm going to assign Ariel 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. reset the filter because I forgot I was already assigned myself there. So this is my list. I set it up. I know that I'm already going to be set up to be a big star with exceptional skill. And yes, I am an next big thing. Let's set up these other guys. So what I want to do is, now that I know what I am, I set myself above mid-card. Let's set myself to main event. It means these other 5 guys will show up only. See? Oh, look, aerial brakes is the next big thing. So we get there. So aerial brakes isn't going to be that high in overness at Dark Horse. But she's going to be a fantastic in-ring worker. Who will be... Oh, fantastic. Who will be one of the next big things in terms of in-ring work. Austin Smooth is going to become a big star. He has an overness cap that's going to be huge, but he's only going to be very, very good, which means although he could get up to a high overness, he won't be as stupendous in the ring as other people. Kip Conduit, breakout star, and also very, very good. Claire Winters, Dark Horse, very, very good. And Cobra, Dark Horse, fantastic. So right now, Cobra and Aerial Brakes, people I'd keep around for the mid-card because they're going to be amazing in the ring, but they're not going to be the world's greatest in overness, in terms of overness. So, I know this is a lot of work, but we set them to main event. And the next 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, we got the next 5. Let's take a look at what they're going to be. Next big things. Laura's still a next big thing. That's great. So who's first on the list? Faith. Faith McGee is Dark Horse. She'll be a good in-ring performer. She might be good to keep around for mid-card. Gidayu. Oh, he's horrible. Dark Horse, very, very good. Joji, Dark Horse, fantastic. Laura Frame, Dark Horse, really fine, but she's also the next big thing. She's going to be really on the top of her, really fine. And Maria Guest is going to be Dark Horse, really fine. So there's no one here yet who I really want to keep and push and do amazing things with later on. Faith McGee was the first of my mid-carders. Set them all up. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's wrong. Did I miss someone? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. But there's someone missing. There's someone who I did not hire. Melvin, Natalie, Phobia, Sandra, Seth. Oh. Natalie not signed a contract yet? Did I accidentally not hire her? Well, that's unfortunate. Alright, in that case, we just need to pick someone else. That's what I mean by making mistakes. I do it all the time. Somewhere in the USA. I want to replace her with a woman. Middle, later, lower. Not negative. Unemployed. To hire. Who is at the very most unknown. Let's see. I forgot. Active wrestler. Deborah Young. 400. That's a little much. Elsa Calvo. Also 400. 270. That's not bad. Hire a really big woman. A ripped middleweight. Let's hire Juliet King. On a 3-month tear. That'll come later. Allie DeMarco was gone. We're going to replace her with Juliet. I think that's how you spell it. Juliette. King. Sweet. We'll do the same thing here. Obviously, this takes a lot of setting up. But we'll look at who we already have. None of them are next big thing. Which is sad. So, Melvin Otto is a lot of success and only very good. He is not going to be top of my list. Phobia, however, is going to be a big star who is really fine. I'm totally willing to push him. Dark Horse, exceptional, and Seth Whitehead, like I said, does not meet my standards. He is now a Dark Horse who is very good. I think I need to do it this way. Without the comma. I like the comma. Okay. So we know who we have. Let's advance until we get Juliet King. Woo! Drinking quite a bit here. Poison Ivy, a Mexican luchador who's noted for her slick chain wrestling abilities, which is why I chose chain. I think that's more of a lucha libre style, doing a lot of really cool chain wrestling in a flashy manner. So we're going to go with that. Ooh, so much drinking. hopefully Juliet King will get hired by Sunday so I can run my first event on that Sunday and then change the dates. Run through. Okay. Oh, she'll be hired. Excellent. Complete contract. Roster. Juliet King will assign her to mid-card. And then check. Yeah. She's not going to be great either. Dark Horse. Very. So the only person I'm looking at here other than myself, my user character, is Phobia. He's going to be an amazing worker at some point, and we're going to need to really do something with him. So let's take a look at what we got. Auto push. Oops, except it's going to auto push Madam Bat as a manager, which is not what I want her again. Authority figure. Alright, to fix that, we're going to auto push everyone but the 3 out of ring workers. Now, so the only thing I'm concerned about here in my drunken state is in-ring performers. Back to my other sheet. Aerial Breaks is an upper mid-carder. Austin Smooth is a main eventer. Kip Conduit, also a main eventer. Clara Winters, upper mid-carder. Cobra's mid-carder. Faith McGee is a main eventer. Nice. Mid-carder for Gideayu. Upper mid-carder for Joji. Main eventer for Juliet. That's not bad. Laura Flame is also a main eventer. My user character is a mid-carder. Lower mid-carder for Maria Guest. We're going to fix that. Upper mid-carder for Melvin Otto. Mid-carder for Phobia. Upper mid-carder. And a mid-carder. So, I like evenness. So let's see what people can be. So, Aerial Breaks is good at either heel or face. So is Austin Smooth. Kip Conduit is a much better heel than he is a face. Claire is good at either. Cobra is a better heel than he is a face. Faith is a better face than she's a heel. He's actually a better face than he is a heel. Also a better face. Definitely a better heel. Can do either. We all know I'm a better heel because you saw what I put before. I guess a better face. Melvin Otto cannot play a face to save his life. Phobia is a better face, but he can do either, honestly. Sandra Shine is a better face. Seth Whitehead can do either. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6 heels. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 baby faces. That's 11. That leaves me with 5. So I need 3 faces and 2 heels. So let's look at where this gets us. We're going to sort. This is the great thing about Excel. With a header. We're going to sort by disposition. No, we're going to sort by push and then sort by disposition. And I already have a custom list set up. Okay. So we have 2 heels and 2 faces there. I need a lot more heels here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to heal up Laura Flame and face him. Seth, I'm actually going to face too. I'm going to heal up Claire Winters and Aerial Breaks. So that splits my face heal divide by quite a bit. I'll add something I'll delete later just so I can sort by name right now and make sure everything is good. So Aerial Breaks is going to be heal. Austin Smooth is going to be a face. Kip is a heal. Claire is a heal. Cobra is a heal. Faith is a face. Gadayu is a face. Joji is a face. Julia King is a heal. Laura Flame is a heal. Excellent. I am a heal. Maria's a baby face. Heal. Phobia is a heal. Baby face and heal. Alrighty then. So we like gimmicks. Big fan of gimmicks. Huge fan of gimmicks. So let's see where we are. Bubbly babyface for heal. She's obviously not healer. She's good. Strong. Comedy strong. Cool strong. So I'm going to add a cool or whatever. So Scoo gimmicks didn't work. Cool. She's a heal. Let's take a look. Thrill Seeker. Not sure I like that. So because she's not really great at anything else, the other ones are realistic and unique and gimmicky. Let's look at realistic first. Let's look gimmicky. Gimmicky is always fun. Nope. I don't even know what I'm going to do with her. Where is she on the card? From mid-carder. Let's look. A lot of this is looking. Let's remove name. Check out. So, Dayu and Joji, I want to put in as a team. Going to put in as a team. They're going to be called the Rising Suns, so we want to make sure they have a good gimmick. Let's see what Joji is good at. Cocky, crazy. He's good at crazy. And what is Gadayu good at? Actually, I want to rename him. Joji is just Joji. I want Gadayu to just be Gadayu. Okay. Sweet. He's good at legitimate. He's good at crazy. So let's find a face legitimate gimmick for him. I'm going to call him a pure athlete. I think that's going to be good. He's good at crazy. No, not bubbly baby face. So exclude gimmicks can't do. Crazy face. Alright, so I got this here. He's going to be an extremist. The other guy's going to be a pure athlete. That gives me a little bit of an idea. Okay. Now I definitely want to tag Faith and I think it's Claire Winters. Yeah, no. Faith McGee and Maria Guest. So here's Faith McGee. Maria Guest is so far down the card, but fuck it. I'm going with it. I like bubbly babyface. I think we're going to go with it. Faith McGee is also bubbly babyface. I'm going to make them like a bubblegum. I'm going to call them bubblegum pop. Bubblegum pop. Bubbly babyface. Okay. Now, I want to team Austin Smooth and Seth Whitehead. So let's see what they're both good at. Cool? No, he's average at cool. Weasley, he doesn't really do well at a lot of other stuff. So we might need to make him some kind of realistic gimmick. Filter. Let's see what he got. Unique. What's good in the unique section? Alright, gimmicky. So I'm not seeing anything I like. Alright. Back to realistic. Austin Smooth is a rebel without a cause. I'm a team with Seth Whitehead. Everyone on my roster has to have a team. That's just the way I roll. Seth Whitehead is good at cool. Face. Cool. What else is Seth Whitehead good at? I don't like any of those. Oh, he's good at legitimate and weird. Let's see if there's anything good under legitimate. What did I choose for Austin? Rebel. Alright, weird. Let's do weird. Nope. Nothing good and weird. Let's do realistic. Well, he'll make them both rebels. And actually, we'll call their tag team Rebel Yell. So we'll get there. You're done, and you're done. And we're going to call you Rebel. Although this is not a note that I usually use, I'm going to put the tag team names I'm thinking of right here. Bubble gum. It's one word. Pop. Oops. I'm going to call them the Rising Suns, except different by actually saying sun. I'm gonna team Julia King and Laura Flame together. Obviously, Julia King is gonna be good with the brute gimmick as a heal. Let's see what she can do. Heal, brute, strong man. I'm gonna call it strong woman, and she's all about her strength. Or Flame is strong in legitimate. All right, let's get in there. Check that out. I think I have an idea. Heal. Legitimate. Arch competitor. I like that. So I see these two as being dead set on winning, winning, winning. And I'm going to call them no nonsense. There are a lot of heals left. Alright, I'm going to team myself up with Lobo, with Phobia. We do the whole thing. Lone Wolf is a great gimmick for me. It's my base gimmick, but let's see what else I'm eligible for. What am I good at? Legitimate, cool, and cocky. Okay. What is Phobia good at? Cocky, weird. Let's see what we got. Let's see what he's got for a heal gimmick. Based on weird. Go with a cult. And then myself, I'm going to go with something different than Lone Wolf. I have an idea. Heal. Gimmicky. Go with supernatural. Make him like a werewolf type character. And the other guy brings fear. Supernatural. And what did I say Phobia was? Occult. I'm missing something here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Uh-oh. I need either Aerial Breaks or Claire Winters to be a face. Can they be? Strong, strong. Strong, strong. Alright, we're going to make her face. I was wrong. I did the math wrong. Okay. So that means Kip Conduit and Claire Winters go together. Let's see what they have in common. Kip Conduit. Weasley. He's very strong in Weasley and crazy. What is she good at? Legitimate. Nice. Or cool. Let's see what she got. So face. Legitimate. Cool. Let's get some cool. Let's see what you got in there. I may have to change my mind. What are Early Breaks good at? Comedy. And cool. Not sure I like that. What is Sandra Shine good at? The only thing Sandra Shine is good at is... We're going to leave Sandra with her old school face gimmick. She's only good at wholesome. She's going to team with Aerial Breaks. She's also good at Wholesome. I know what I'm going to do. Okay. Aerial Breaks. Good at Wholesome. Blue Collar. Question is, can Sandra Shine do this as well? She can. I'm going to make them both working class women. I'm going to call them everyday heroes. So the question now is, do those names fit? Aerial Breaks and Sandra Shines. I want this. When I've done this gimmick before with other guys like Average Joe and stuff like that. So I think we're going to rename Sandra Shine and Aerial Breaks. Sandra Shine will be Jane Doe. And Aerial Breaks will be a good common American name. You know what? This is what the internet is for. I'm bringing it up. Jane. Names for common women like Jane. So like a name we use, Mary. Ah, that's really funny, and I'm going to do that. So Sandra Shine will be that, and Aerial Breaks will be Mary. Quite contrary. How does her garden grow? So we need to change that. Jane Doe. Jane. And what did I say? Aerial Breaks is going to be Mary. Sweet. I like it. So Melvinado's going to keep his gimmick. I think Cult Leader is amazing. And Cobra. Troublemaker. He's really good at weird. I think I want to make him like Evildoer, Acolyte, or something like that. Evildoer. Ooh. I forgot. So I'm going to tag myself with Phobia, the werewolf, and the guy who brings fear. Nightmare Warriors. Cult of the Snake. Oops. Mary was. And my last two are heels, Kip Conduit and Claire Winters. Fine. She's good at legitimate. We're going to give her legitimate. MMA badass is not a bad idea. What's Kip Conduit got again? His natural gimmick is just badass. So badass and MMA badass. So what are we going to go here? Badass and MMA Badass. These are two guys just fight in the dog. Okay. So we're going to set up these tag teams, actually. Teams. Add teams. We'll start at the top. Let's give everyone blue. And then we can take rid of them. So Rebel Yell is going to be Austin Smooth. And Seth Whitehead. So we're going to add this team. Okay. Faith McGee and Maria Guest will be Bubblegum Pop. Guest, right? 2 C's, Kip Conduit and Claire Winters are fighting the dog. Oops, I got out of teams. I don't know how to add teams. Fighting the dog, Kip Conduit, Claire Winters. Nice. Juliet King and Laura Flame are going to be no nonsense. See, although they're face and heel, I can see these two teams now as feuding with each other. Okay. Joji and Gedayu will be the Rising Suns. Oops. Gedayu and Joji. Jane Doe and Mary Mary are going to be the everyday heroes. And to team, these are women who work for a living. Okay. Melvin Otto and Cobra are the Cult of the Stink. Oh, just do the other way. Cobra, Melvin Otto. A little bit of OCD. Things need to be in alphabetical order. Lobo and Phobia will be the Nightmare Warriors. Bam! Sweet! Now, the other thing we need is to figure out where we're starting here. We've got all our pushes, filter, in-ring pushes, popularity. So no wonder he's there. He starts at 12. Oops. Occasionally I need this done by name. So let's make that happen. Kip Conduit starts at 4, 1, 0, 12, 0, 0, 2, 3, 7, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Now this is really for later. When you're building on your promotion, in national battles, the star quality of your the star quality of your main eventers is important. But right now, we don't care about that. So, what we want to do is get a title. All right, we need a title first. Our main and only title at this point is going to be, wait for it, the awe-inspired title. Sweetness. Now, I'm going to set up a weekly event, even from the beginning. Weekly events are important. I've said this time and time again on the Grey Dog board. If you really want to get your small promotion off the ground as quickly as possible, when you start from 0, you have 1 year to get your promotion off the ground before you start getting notes about your finances. Then after you start getting notes about your finances, you have 6 months. So from the start right here where we are, I have a year and 6 months to start making money and getting out of the red. If you're doing 1 show a month, you are not going to get out of the red that quickly, and you are not going to be making money. But if you do a weekly show right away, you will be making money by a year and 1 month, and by the year and 6 months, you'll be back in the black, and you're going to need that to survive. So we're going to add our monthly show. We're going to start it on Sunday, but I'm going to move it. The only reason I'm going to do it this Sunday is I need to do one in the first week, and we're going to do it for an hour, short show, and we're going to call it Awe-Inspired Times, which I think is great. So we want let's get our teams down. Oops, sorry. Sort. Delete. So Rebel Yell, followed by Bubblegum Pop. Fighting the Dog. No Nonsense. I'll move these guys over now. Everyday Heroes is Faces. Rising Sun is Faces. Oops. Rising Sun is Faces. I've already done this. Cult of the Snake. And Nightmare Warriors. So, I want to do a full tournament, 16 workers. So you get a first round, one-on-one, 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 second round, semifinals, and final round in our big show. But we also want to test out all these tag teams. So, let's determine which tag teams we want first. We're doing 4 tag team matches over 4 days. So it's going to be Rebel Yell over Nightmare Warriors. Second month, it'll be No Nonsense over Rising Suns, Bubblegum Pop, over Cult of the Snake and fight in the dog over every day. Every day. Heroes. Here, I misspelled heroes. I'm such a bad person. I'm a horrible human being. Which means we have to fix it in the tag teams. This O goes here. All right. So, bam. 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 Those are our shows. Most of our shows right there. So we're good. Okay, so Rebel Yell. We're gonna do this. Rebel Yell. Nightmare Warrior. So who do we want to have in our first matches? Let's try Faith McGee over Cobra and Kip Conduit over Maria Guest. Sweet. So our next is No Nonsense. It's these guys. Over Rising Sun. That's this and this. All right. So our big guys here. I think I'm going to go with Austin Smooth. Let's try Juliet King. But who should they go over? One of them should go over someone who hasn't gone yet. Juliet King will go over Mary Mary. Oops, not Mary Mary. Mary Mary. Austin Smooth. We'll go over. You're already there. Awesome. Phobia. They'll go over Phobia. You know what? I also need to make a note of myself who's already been in the tournament. So, first round was Faith McGee and Cobra, Kip Conduit, Maria Guest, Austin Smooth, Phobia, Juliet King, Mary Mary. Second round is Bubblegum Comp, Bubblegum Pop, which is Faith McGee, Maria Guest over Cobra and Melvin Otto. Sweet. So who does that leave us with? Laura Flame and Jane Doe. And we're going to put them over Phobia and Seth Whitehead. I'm going to go Laura Flame and over Seth Whitehead and Jane Doe over me. Oops. Laura Flame over me. Jane Doe over Seth Whitehead. Julia King had gone on the other show. Alright, fighting the dog over Everyday Heroes gives us a little bit of a problem. Because I forget who's in fighting the dog. Kip Conduit and Claire Winters. Okay, so Kip Conduit. This is unfortunate. Uh-oh. I may have done some bad math here. Laura Flame and Jane Doe. Who's in the next one? Okay, so I think we have a problem which can be solved by this. Can take Seth Whitehead out of here. And allow Laura Flame to go over Claire Winters. I know that sounds wrong, but it has to happen. All right, so that leaves us Melvin Otto, yeah, it can't be Seth, can't be Claire Winters. Okay, we're gonna give it has to be Claire Winters. Claire Winters has to go over someone. You know what? We'll take Laura Flame out. We're going to do Claire Winters over Seth. Oops, I don't even know what that was. Hold on. Okay. We're going to do Claire Winters over Seth Whitehead. Okay. So that leaves us with Joji over Melvin Otto and Laura Flame over Gidayu. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a slight break here, and we're going to refill my glass of alcohol, and I'll be right back. Alrighty then. I have returned. So, we need to figure out who we have left. So, I've managed to get everyone. Has Mary fought Juliet King, lost to Phobia, Gidayu, Joji Milano, Claire Winter, Seth Whitehead, Jane Doe, Mary, Juliet King. So we got everybody. Everybody is in that first 4 weeks. So now what we need to do is figure out who is in our final 4, our final 8. Okay, so Faith McGee took a win. Kip Conduit took a win. Juliet King took a win. Austin Smooth took a win. Jane Doe took a win. Claire Winters took a win. Joji took a win. And Laura Flame took a win. Alright, this is unfortunate because I'm missing some teams. Your team. That was going to be a thing. I'm going to team these guys together. These guys are a team. Alright, so for our final show, we have to get a couple teams. So I'm going to put Mary, and Maria Guest together and put them over the heel team of the Nightmare Warriors. That's us. So as you can see, I have it set up. So it's going to be Mary, oops, not Mary, and Maria Guest over the Nightmare Warriors. Sweet. And the other team is going to be Gidayu and Seth Whitehead over Cult of the Snake. Gidayu and Seth Whitehead over Cult of the Snake. Alright, so now we need to figure out our big names. So I think in the end, I want it to be Austin Smooth versus Laura Flame. So that's our final match. I'm gonna make Laura Flame big winner. Laura Flame over Austin Smooth. Smooth is gonna prove his weight by beating in the semifinals Laura's tag team partner, Juliet King. And Laura Flame will take out Faith McGee. Okay, so Austin Smooth and Faith McGee have to beat someone. Austin Smooth is going to be Kip Conduit. I'm going to open the whole show with that match. I think that's going to be a good match. Problem here is I have no idea the capabilities of these workers. Faith McGee needs to be the face, and that's going to be Claire Winters. Two more matches. So good. Laura Flame and Julia King both have to beat somebody, and those somebodies are going to be Jane Doe and Joji. I think it'll be Juliet. Oops, misspelling. Juliet King over Joji. Who did I say? Laura Flame over Jane Doe. Okay, but Simon, you ask, what are all these funky numbers on your sheet? Well, as you can see here, I have in my product, I have 80% match ratio. So minimum you can run at 65 with that hour-long show is actually 45 minutes. So that's 0.7, 0.75, 0.8, 0.85, and oops, that's wrong. 0.885 and 0.9. So you can run 10% above and 10% below. But 45 and at 8%, 80% means you're going to have 36 worth of matches and 9 minutes worth of promos, 9 minutes worth of angles. So here's my 9 minutes worth of angles. Here's my 36 minutes worth of matches. Now, I've automatically got this set up to do the matches, so it'll take the main event. Main event. Give me 70%. 70% to 20%. Oops, this is wrong. Okay, and the last match, and give me 1% of the last match. And I've only got two angles. So the first match, the first biggest angle on them will be 70%, and this second match will be 30%. And that's also wrong. And then I have this set up to determine what the percentage is, and it'll give me 80% of my angles toward my rating, and 20% of my angles in ratings, and 80% of my matches in ratings. And it'll change depending on how many minutes I put in each thing. And that gives me my final score. Right here. Now, obviously, that can be changed by horrible stuff like overusing workers or whatnot. Hopefully, that will not happen. So, what are we going to do? I think the first match, since Madame Bat is the authority figure, Madame Bat shows title, announces first round matches for the night. Now, Faith McGee and Maria Guest are on the same team. So right here, Faith McGee wishes Maria Guest luck. Now, the problem is I don't really have any storylines. I don't think I need them. Let's double check. We're not required to have storylines. Storylines are super helpful, but I don't think we're going to get into storylines until after we've checked out our competitors and see how well they work. That's really just all there is to it. So, we're ready to move on to our first show. First show is tonight. Advance. Ooh. You should all be drinking because I am too. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. Locker room incident. Skadayu did what? Schedule meeting. Okay. I want to build as quickly as I can toward motivational speeches. That's what it is. So we need to use slap on the wrist and take no action as long as it's not horrible. He was late to a scheduled meeting. It's horrible. We'll give him a slap on the wrist. Sadly, his personality got worse, which sucks. But whatever. I have pretty good personalities from everywhere else. We're working in the tri-state area, which means we're going to be hit by all sorts of shit. Use generic venue. Pick best. It tells you generic. So, our first angle is Madam Bat, based on entertainment, which is 5 minutes. She's going to announce tonight's matches, but she's going to do it by calling out the individual competitors. So, our individual competitors for tonight are Faith McGee, Cobra, Kip Conduit, and Maria Guest. We're going to base these all on entertainment as well. This gives them a little rub from her. Then we'll get our tag team match because we want to check them out. Oh, sorry. Let's try this again. We want to go to this tag team match here. We just want to highlight it. And we want to create a match because our federation requires risky matches. So we want to turn both injury risk and average content up to average. We're going to call this a 2-on-2 all match. Okay, we might see quite a bit of injuries here. Our first match of our entire existence is going to be Rebel Yell versus Nightmare Warriors. It's me. I'm in there. My user character. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 minutes. Austin Smooth is our big guy. We're going to have Austin Smooth a big win. They're the faces, so it's going to be open. I'm going to script that. Oh, I have it already set to be scripted and decisive. Haven't assigned a road agent. This is the problem with smaller feds, is I have to assign the road agent, which is going to be Madam Bat. Then we're going to have our next match. Faith McGee over Cobra. 10 minutes. Hope they can go 10 minutes. Open, scripted. Oh, sorry, no, scripted, decisive. Oh, I forgot one thing. Now I gotta go back. So Madam Bat again. With a car crash match. Absolutely have to have a car crash match on every card. So going to modify this. Modify this tag team setting. Give them a car crash match. All out. Just go for it. Now, Faith McGee. Maria Guest. Maria will be facing Kip Conduit. Entertainment. 4 matches. 4 minutes. Faith McGee. Boom. And finally, our main event. Kip Conduit. Maria Guest. This one's going to be 12 minutes. Kip is going to win. Open. What's Kip's gimmick again? Kip's a badass. So he's not going to win by tainted. He's going to win. It's already scripted. He's going to take a decisive win. Ooh, can I have the center words? Okay. So we're going to run the match. But here's what we do. This list right here is the match ratings I want to put. And in the end, once I get 10 for each, they'll have it divided by 10. That'll be their average. But this is going to help me decide who's pushable, who's doing well. All right, so we'll run the Madam Bat angle first. She announces everyone 23. That's horrible, but people will get over. Below average gimmick, above average, very good. Crowd got hotter. Show got off to a good start. I don't like the below average gimmick from Cobra, but whatever. The first match, wow, 37. That's insane. So let's take a look at that match. Austin Smooth. Let's go down the bottom. Austin Smooth pool of 43. Austin Smooth is obviously our star right this instant. Seth Whitehead was at 28. He's not bad. He'll get up there. Phobia was at 31, so he's a decent worker, Phobia. And I pulled a 24. All right, so now we know. So we have another match, which comes in at 28. And our people in this match are Faith McGee and Cobra. Faith McGee ran at 27, and Cobra is 26. So he's not horrible. Another angle. I forgot to set Cape Conduit as not being in. But whatever. That leads us to our last match. Cape Conduit is horrible, even though he's a main eventer. 18 to Maria Guest's 28. Okay. So this 26 is really going to bring us down. Cut, copy, not cut, and paste. Now we need to make sure that 22, the top angle is the top angle. So I'm going to have a 27.3, except I know for a fact that I'm going to hit being beaten out in production quality by everyone. It's going to drop my rating by quite a bit. So let's check it out. End show. Rodriguez slightly overused. It's not bad. Slightly overused, didn't ding it too much. 28. Did pretty well. That's not bad. Increase her popularity. After TV shows or weekly events. Oh, I meant to make this a weekly event and I didn't. I can give a speech. I'm not gonna, because that would be cheating. There you go. Okay, loading. Why does everything take so long to load? Nobody knows. All right. So the first thing we're going to do is go back to our schedule, and we're actually going to remember to set this as being a weekly show, which we will actually show on Friday nights. So our event, 100 minutes, is a 90-minute event, basically. So I'm going to add another event to January on the 4th Saturday of the month for an hour and a half. All right. Now, what should we call it? So we're going to be just right in there. We want to be awe-inspiring. We want to be everything. I do this a lot, and I not normally show this, but we're going to go here, and we're actually going to look up the dictionary definition of awe. Thesaurus. We're going to look up thesaurus. Other words for awe in the thesaurus. Yes, I know, this may not seem like the way to play, but, yeah. Dread, apprehension, esteem, terror. The first awe show is going to be Terror Dome. Really enjoy that. Save and exit. We'll move on. Sweetness. So this is our second show. We're ready for a second show. So for a second show, Madam Bat will once again announce first round matches for the night. Let's see. Austin Smooth and Set Line I really need to get over, so what do they call it? Rebel Yell? Rebel Yell. See, tag win, which they had last week, means at least one of them will make finals. All right, that's good. I like that. So we need to advance to the next show. Glorious. This is the hard part. It's just shifting through. The problem with running a full-on everything I do kind of cast here is that you're going to have to sit through a lot of this, and I hope you find me more interesting than watching poor Logan Wolfsbane, who was amazing in the last run I did of this, by the way. Plus, you can drink together. You should have beer or something, unless you're an alcoholic, and then you can totally have a glass of water. Multi-advance stopped. What the hell? I don't care if Dick the Devastator's retiring. Who else is retiring? Let's see. Ooh, Brian Holmes sidelined by injury. That's pretty horrible. New Wave has a new tag team title run. She's retiring, although she didn't really do much with her life. Also retiring. You're just old. Retiring. Storm's out of show? That's horrible. Anyway, let's find out what's going on. Phobia wants to be pushed better. Alright, so for at least right now, we'll find out what that means. We don't want him to be annoyed. He's pushed as a mid-carder now. Wow, he thinks he's going to be pushed as a main eventer. You're so going to lose. But we'll push you. Main eventer. Just to shut you up. There you go. Still, we're going to go to the next show. Ooh. Why do we keep stopping? Who wants to... Already guessed. She wants to be pushed better, too. Well, I'll be... Where does she want to be pushed? Recommended upper mid-carder. Okay, I can live with that. I think our show is tomorrow, so I'm just going to sim one day. All right. So here we are. I'm sure I could be far more interesting. Is our show tonight? Our show is tonight. Sweet. Okay, let's see. Up. Madam Bet challenged him. Laura Flame. People are doing some bad stuff in my locker room. Bad stuff. Luckily, they're being caught. So, tri-state area. Pick best venue. Generic venue. And then we have the next match. Next show. Madam Bat announces the matches for the night. So, she's going to call them out again. Get them to come out. Introduce them to the people. Juliet King and Mary Mary. And Austin Smooth and Phobia. We're going to hit everyone with some entertainment. This is a 5-minute segment because she has to call everyone out. Woo. There's the distinct possibility I'm super drunk right now. Okay, our first match is No Nonsense over Rising Suns. Let's get that underway. Oh, I realized you forgot to change the singles matches last time. We're going to do that. So, No Nonsense. Uh-oh. See, this is how you make mistakes. Damn it. I'm going to switch them out. Julia King can't win there because she is in a match. So we'll switch her with Claire Winters. Who's also a heel, by the way. Which means, after we set up this match, No Nonsense over the Rising Suns. King win. Open, it's already scripted. Decisive. Save. Ooh. Madam Bat again. Alright, so we're going to have to change Julia King out. Not there. And this thing. Julia King becomes Claire Winters. Excellent. So then after that, we have a singles match. Now, I forgot to do this before. I should have done it. I'm going to make a new singles match. A new all singles match. Which is that average and average. I'm going to injure a lot of people, apparently. So this first match is Claire Winters over Mary Mary. Alrighty then. Is it 10? Open. Claire Winters. Is it MMA Badass? We're going to give her a decisive win. Oop. Haven't decided. Rotation again. Madam Bet. And we had another angle. In this one, Rebel Yell, who is Austin Smooth, and Seth Whitehead. Talk about Seth's match with Phobia. Phobia should be off screen. Entertainment. 4 minutes. I think this Austin Smooth Phobia match is going to be fucking amazing. Austin Smooth. Phobia. 12-minute match. I'm going to get my car crash of a fucking match. Excellent. Victor will be Austin Smooth. Open. He's a face. Decisive. Need a road agent. Again, Madam Bat. Woohoo! Because it's the whole show. So run this show again. From the top, ladies and gentlemen. Madam Bat comes out, announces the 4 contestants for tonight, which does not impress anybody. Then there is a crappy opening match. So let's take a look at the opening match. The opening match has Juliet King in it. And let's go down. We need to go down to the bottom. Juliet King, 18. She's really not that great. Laura Flame, however, is 38, and she's goddamn amazing. Joji is 32. And Gadayu is 30. Wow, he's so freaking good. Then we get to another. Oh, that was Clara Winters versus Mary Mary. So we find Claire Winters, who brings 28 to a match. Mary Mary, who brings a 31 to the match. And still the match ended up being good. They must have had some really good other stuff going on to make that match better than it was. Alright. Then we have our next angle. 24, sadly. It's not a great angle. Then we have our final match. 30. 30 is a great match. Alright, let's see what we got here. Austin Smooth is bringing a 40 to this match, whereas Phobia is bringing a 25. Phobia was visibly tiring toward the end. The match dragged a little. It's not horrible. So you're going to cut and paste. Cut all of this. Come down here. At this point, though, we have to change something because the first angle was actually better than the second angle. It's 29.58 is what we're looking at. Unless we get hit by production stuff, which we might. No. And we didn't have anyone going all out. So we're going to move on. Wow. I am so drunk. Holy crap. So for next show. It's going to be horrible. I think I'm actually going to change the Juliet King match with the... You know what? I might make the Bubblegum Pop match the first one. Juliet King match the last. Alright. It's whatever at this point. We have to move to our next show. Ooh. Pardon me. As we go through all these crappy workers. All these Japanese workers too now. I don't even know. El Hero de Mexicano. See, this is the thing about a lot of these workers is you hope they can be great, but obviously, as I've shown you, they may not all live up to the great tendencies. So when you start your big feds with all these guys way over 30, you don't get a chance to check out what their what their potential is. You have no clue if they're going to actually get better or if they're just going to keep, even if they haven't reached time decline yet, if they're going to just keep getting worse or they're going to be stagnant or stay where they are. So that's why I like to hire young workers and build them up into something. Now, a lot of times, and in the last run through I did with this, a lot of my really good workers stolen by all of the big name federations. But I think we're going to make it all the way through our first big, I guess, pay-per-view style event in tonight's run-through. And that'll be it. While you guys aren't looking, I might do a little work, like checking out who's in the unemployed and not unemployed line for young workers and attempt to make some shortlist choices, because we're going to have to try out some people at some point. Because right now, a lot of the guys we have are never going to make it anywhere. All right. Now we have our third night. So on our third night, Madam Bat announces third night, first round workers. Here we're gonna say Bubblegum Pop. Oop, did I misspell bubblegum? Bubblegum Pop says their strength is working together. All right, awesome. Friday, move forward one. No disruptions in my locker room. Pick best venue in the tri-state. Oop, nope, not a match. Add angle. Freestyle, baby. Ooh. I totally forgot to set up some stuff. We're going to put Martin Descott in there. Sorry about that, boys and girls. I didn't realize that was a problem. Juliet Madam Bet. Juliet King. Seth Whitehead. Jane Doe. And myself. All in entertainment angles. Sweet. All right, so the first match, which is only 8 minutes long, is going to be Juliet King over Seth Whitehead. She's a badass. We're going to give her a decisive win. Ooh, having a sign. I keep forgetting I have to sign. Hey, this is something we didn't do before. But we need to sign some announcers. And our announcers are going to be Martin Descott and Madam Bat. We'll hire a color commentary later. But right now, Madam Bat can do the job. Okay, then we need some Jane Doe. Versus me, Lobo Solitario. 10-minute match. Put Jane Doe over. Not calling ring. Absolutely not calling ring. Open. Unscripted. Jane Doe wins decisively. Oh, always forget at this point to add the extra thing. And at last but not least, a tag team match which sees Bubblegum Pop go over the Cult of the Snake, who we have not seen yet, which is sad. Faith McGee is our top-ranked worker. And they're going to win by decisive means. And again, Madam Bat, because I suck at remembering. Oh, I forgot something. Needs to be an angle where Faith McGee and Maria Guest kind of hype against Cobra and Melvin Otto, who are not on screen. And I can remember to not make them on screen this time. And move it down. So we're going to run it. Run it. $23. Some pretty shitty workers. And somehow I've turned off the number 23. Okay, our first match. 21. That's super sad. So let's find out. Julia King is still running only at 18. Seth Whitehead is running at 29. And she dragged him down to a horrible match. Our next match is excellent. 31, not bad. So that's Jane Doe. It's going to put on a 30 performance. And I will put on a 27 performance, which means I'm going up. Going up. So another angle. 35. And another match. 30. It's not bad. That's not bad. Okay, so in this match, sadly, Cobra and Melvin Otto don't work great as a team, but I don't really have much of a choice. So, Maria Guest is 29. Faith McGee is 31. Cobra is 25. And Melvin Otto is 31. So these guys are all going up. They're all getting better. Better and better and better and better. Oh, wow. I don't even know why I haven't had... I forgot to put a car crash match, which is going to cost me... Somehow I've managed to mess up. I don't know how I didn't get Rising Suns. Who is Cult of the Snake and Bubblegum Pump? No Nonsense and Rising Suns. How did I not? Idayu must have gotten something. I don't even know what it is. I made a mistake somewhere. Oh, it's Melvin Otto. Melvin Otto did not go twice. I see what I did there. Sweet. All right. You make mistakes. You learn from them. It's all good. That's the problem with this kind of game, is there are tons of mistakes to make. Tons. Also, being drunk doesn't help. Alright. The next one, we're going to move to our next show. Whew. Young American worker working in Mexico. I've never really I like California Love Machine. California Kid is never jobbers with the stars. Never done it for me. Ooh. There's the distinct possibility I need food. Alright, so Peaches and cream. That's dirty. It's all dirty. Captain USA retired at this point. Excellent. Yes, I know. It's these loading times that are really the worst. And once you've had too much to drink. It's hard to get through them. So, let's keep moving on. Find the dog, Lord Flame. I think there's going to be some good matches. So, Madam Bat announces tonight's Warriors. I like that. I'm going to call them Warriors. At this point, I want Joji to wish Gadayu luck, even though we all know Gadayu is going to lose, but we try. There are none of you watching, but it'll go up on YouTube, so that doesn't really fucking matter. Boop, beep, doop, doop. Alright, so we head into the show. I love Frankie Boy Fernandez is a great picture and a great dude. So if anyone ever watches this, what we really, really need is way more female worker alts with masks and generic females with masks. Alright, keep kind of went Gadayu. Whoa, he beat him up. Stop that. Far too soft. Sorry. That's also horrible. Oh, you guys are bad. Kip Conduit is a bad influence. He's also not going to be a great worker, so at some point I'm going to have to let him go. Pick best venue in the tri-state area. Okay, let's run our show. So, nope, wrong. Angle. Madam Bat announces tonight's Warriors. Madam Bat will be there. Our tonight's Warriors are Joji, Gadayu, Melvin Otto, and Laura Flame. Alright, let's go add a match. An all tag team match. And we're going to put Fight the Dog over Everyday Heroes. Oh, can't do it. No. Oh, Mary. Okay, good. And this is where we remember that we need a car crash match. Decisive. Fighting the Dog is a... They're fighting heels. They're maybe heels, but they're fighting heels. So our second match will be an all one-on-one match between Joji, and Melvin Otto. We put Joji over. Joji takes clean win. And again, we have to get Madam Bat in there. All right. Did I forget something? I did. How did that not happen? I must hit cancel for no real reason. Fighting the Dog and Everyday Heroes. Car crash. Open. Decisive. Madam Bat. Let's move that down now. It's going to be the best match this show, and you know it. Next match is going to be an angle. Where Joji wishes Gidayu luck against Laura Flame. So Laura Flame's not on. Entertainment. 4 minutes. Then we have our final match. Final match of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Laura Flame. Gidayu. $12 minutes. Madam Bat. Could be a knockdown, drag out brawl between these two. And it'll actually be a decisive win for Laura. So, let's get back up to the top and figure out how this goes. Madam Bat teaches these guys to do some talking. 29. Tag team match is also 29. So, we start. Kip Conduit is 17. Kip Conduit is not really a good worker. Not that great. His tag team partner, Claire Winters, however, is much better than he is. It's 30 this time. Jane Doe is 29, and her partner, Mary, down a little this time. 29. They literally, the other team dragged Everyday Heroes down. I mean, I don't even know how you do that, but apparently they did. Next match is also 29, but it's between two guys, two dudes. So let's hit up Melvin Otto's performance is 22. God, that's horrible. Joji's performance, however, is 31. Okay. Then we hit our... That's just shitty, isn't it? 22. And right now, that means that this match is a 35. That's nice. Laura Flame is 36. Dayu did not have a great day. 25. That's not horrible. Means a total 35. It's great. It's a great match at this level. So people want to get matches way past their level, and it just doesn't happen that way. $29, $29, $35. All right, so there we go. Oh, Joji Wish got 22, which is not great. And we have to turn this to 40. So 29, 29, 29, 22, 35. Excellent. 32 is a good show. Excellent show for this size. Like I was saying, a lot of people want to have their shows be amazing, and they're just not at lower levels. You have to just be into it. All right, so here, I mean, a couple of angles, which is sad. Oh, something's missing. More fun than lost and smooth. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, this sucks. We need an extra match, which is atrocious. So we're going to add it here. Which means we have to reduce the size of all of these matches to get another 6-minute match in. So, or we can do other things. I don't even know what I did. So, $90, $90, $90, $90, $90, $90. Except the top from 90 is an extra 15, which is, well, whatever. We'll go with 100. When's our next show? Tomorrow night. We need one more match. All right. Madam Bat takes care of the issue. Madam Bat takes care of the issue. Everyone's behavior improves. Anywhere between 68 and 112. So we're going to say 112. $80. So 90. Can add another 10-minute match. Sweet. 10-minute match. We have 8 minutes to add to this thing. 6, 8, 10, 12, 10, 12, no. 8, 10, 10, 12. 8, 10, 10, 12. All right, so we need to get up to 112. So 5, 5, 6, 6. No, 5, 5, 5, 5, 6, and 6. All right. All right, we're going to do some things that I don't like. We're going to move this down to here. Madam Bat brings out semi-finalists. Finalists face off. Very nice. I like that. Man and Bat will open the show. And right here, okay, so Austin Smooth and Austin Smooth is going to take the whole thing. You need to do that. You need to have something there for people to want to watch. So, there's a lot, admittedly. 60, 58. The answer here is 49. Plus 50, plus 51, 53, 54, 56. Okay. See, this is not anywhere near the same. Let's say 59. And 48. $52, 55 divided by 2 times 0.01. So that's going to end up being what it has to be. All right, so let's do this. Let's do this. So at this point, literally, Metapat just opens the show. I know she's on the thing, but she opens the show. Hello, everybody. Welcome to blah, 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 blah. You suck. Then our next match is Often Smooth over Kip Conduit. Gonna be a shitty ass match. Kip Conduit's not that good. All right. Open, scripted, decisive. Sweet. God damn it. Gotta remember to put Madam Bet. Okay, who's next? Faith McGee and Claire Winters. She's a face. Whatever. Faith McGee. Open. Decisive. Excellent. God damn it. No road agent. Julia King over Joji. Also, not great. But Julia King is a fighter. She should not win. Okay, so right now it's Austin Smooth and Seth Whitehead. They're going to talk about okay. We're Flame over Jane Doe. I forget what Laura Flame's gimmick is, though. Now I gotta go to the top. Arch competitor. So she wants to win. I'm not gonna make her win by okay, so then we have a random tag team match, which is Mary and Maria Guest versus my team, the Nightmare Warriors. And they get 8 minutes. I'm gonna put Mary over here. Their faces, so I went clean. Always forget. Always forget. Okay, so at this point, Madam Bat's gonna bring out the semifinalists. That'll put her not on this. So who are the semifinalists? The semifinalists are Laura Flame, Juliet King, Faith McGee, and Austin Smooth. So everyone's rated on entertainment here. And then with the first semifinals match, nope, I did that wrong. All match, which is Laura Flame versus Faith McGee. They go for 10 minutes. Laura Flame takes the win. Laura Flame and her MMA badassness. Take someone clean. Austin Smooth is going to go against Julia King. Eventually, he will find a way to overcome because she's like 6 times his size. Okay. Then we have a really good match. Nope. No. I tagged it wrong. Have to make sure we're using the all match. Gadayu and Seth Whitehead over the Cult of Snake. Yes, I know they don't have good chemistry, but I don't have much of a choice at this point. No. This is wrong. I said Gadayu for 8 minutes. I don't put Seth Whitehead over. And also decisive because the faces. And last but not least, the 2 finalists face off. We're going to put we'll put their tag team partners with them too. Laura Flame and Julia King, Austin Smooth, Seth Whitehead. Everyone gets some entertainment in there. And then we have the last match. Laura Flame, Austin Smooth. 12 minutes for the Awe-Inspired title. Laura Flame's going to win. Open. Decisive. This will be the car crash of the night. Some really good spots in it. Madam Bat. All right, 112 minutes. Oh, there we go. So, let's go back up to the top. Madam Bat opens tonight. It's horrible. 21. It's really shitty. 36. That gives us Austin Smooth at 40. Oops, sorry, guys. At 42. Kip Conduit at 18. $30. That puts Faith McGee 29 and Claire Winters 27. All right. Joji is at 35. Julia King is at 20. And that whole match is 33. Oh, and Angle, 31. Next match, Laura Flame, not bad. Laura Flame is going to be, 40. She's getting so much better. Jane Doe will be 31. The match after that is Mary Mary at 31. Marie Guest at 30. Phobia at at 32. And me at 24. But the whole match comes in at 33. That's not bad. An angle at 29. 41. What is this match? Laura Flame and Faith McGee. Holy crap. Faith McGee is going to come in at 32. And Laura Flame is going to hit another 40. Nice. A 34. So let's get Juliet King is not the greatest. She's going to come in at 20. 38 for Austin Smooth. We're going to hit a 30 in this tag team match. And that's going to be Melvin Otto will hit a 20. Gadayu will hit a 27. Seth Whitehead will hit a 31. And Cobra will hit a 20. Another angle. And then a final match. That's not great. Laura injured herself. 28. Austin Smooth is still doing well at 36. Let's turn from a really great show into not such a great show. So, let's put these all in. Oh, I did something wrong. $21, 36, 30, 33, 31. Ah, I see what happened. There's 38 there that I did not get. Okay, so there's that. And there's that. And then there's what? First match is 49, second match is 50, next match is 51, next match is 53, 54, 56, 57, and 58. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Missing something. Oh, 58 doesn't exist. Oh. Only missing one. Divided by 7. There we go. Now the question is, where are our good angles? So our best angle is our last one, 59. Second best angle is 52, which means the other angles we have are 48 and 55. This is wrong. I don't know why our math is always wrong. Okay. Okay. That's wrong. I have to fix that. But anyway, 32. Make some speeches. Who did our good job here? Laura Flame. Austin Smooth. Who was our worst? You know what? I like Julia King, but she really needs to get better. So, give some compliment on good performance. Compliment on good performance. Make speeches. All right. So we're here at the end. There's one last thing I want to do after we've run this big show. Man, I forgot to put the title. Where Flame got injured. Titles. Oh, she won. 73, Laura Flynn. Excellent. So here's what we do. We hit this roster. Oh, let's check a medical. She's unable to perform for 13 days. That is seriously unfortunate. But we auto push anyway. And then we in-ring performance. And at the top, come up here. Data, sort. So where we add name back to it. So Austin Smooth's main eventer. Conduit is a lower mid-carder. Claire also. Cobra. Faith McGee remains main eventer. Mid-carder for main eventer. Still main eventer. Injured. Lower mid-carder. When you guess, makes up the upper mid-carder. Mary stays there. Melvinato moves down. I don't know how he moves up when I move down. And there you go. Now let's see some changes. Popularity. Austin's gone up to 17. Gone up to 8. Gone up to 8. Gone up to 9. Gone up to 16. 8. 11. 10. 12. 7. 9. 9. 8. 9. 8. Let's reduce that filter. And still check Laura Flame, who is gone up to 17. All right, so there you have it. Now we're almost ready for the next show. Laura Flame is our champion, but she's going to be injured for... Good Lord. She's going to be injured for 18 days. She's not going to make it back to the week before the next big show. So the question is, what do we do from here? How do we go? Who's doing well? Obviously, our best performers are not necessarily the people who want to be kept around. We're going to get rid of some guys at some point. We've got to check our best performers next to our worst performers and just see what's going on. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, I will come back and give you another month's worth of shows, and we'll see how that works out. I want you to thank you very much for watching, and have a good night.